Hi, we'll get started in about 2 minutes. So have your belt or sash there. If you're using blocks, have them. And welcome to yoga, stress relief yoga. Kind of an advanced gentle class, we can call it. And should we, as usual, should we go off screen for whatever reason, we quickly get another one made and click on that. Hopefully that won't happen today. Sun looks like it's finally trying to peek through, so that's good. Alrighty, we'll get started. And it's good to remember that every moment is a fresh beginning, so that you don't need to dwell in something that's happened before. Done, past, you're in the present, and the present's a new beginning for the future. So sit in your comfortable position. Whichever leg is your favorite leg should be in front. Both sits bones are on the mat. Your collarbones are right over the creases in your legs. And let's take the first finger and thumb together. Press down so your shoulders don't come up. They're pressed down. And as you're sitting quietly in the moment, erase all expression from your face. No tension, no joy, no sadness, no nothing. Just be. If you prefer, close your eyes. So we center in and quiet the spinning in the brain. And we'll start with inhaling to 4 through the nose, exhaling to 6. We'll go to 5, exhale to 7, and then we'll go to 6 and exhale to 8. So you can increase your lung capacity. Closing your eyes, breathing in. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then release. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale to 5, breathing in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then exhale to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Empty out to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take 2 more breaths yourself. Find the number, the length, the depth that suits you. Just being sure your exhale is longer than your inhale, emptying out everything that you breathe in, emptying out everything you don't need. After your second breath, let's stretch out all the fingers. So strong arms, strong fingers. You're lifting the weight of the world that's all around you. Lift it up, inhaling it up. Let your fingers connect both sides of the body. Press firmly and pull them right down, heart center here. Feel the energy like a magnet holding the left and right hand, and with all of your strength, pull it apart. You still got that energy between your hands, and sometimes in Buddhism, they believe the left hand represents wisdom and the right hand is compassion. press as hard as you can. Press against that, combining your wisdom, your compassion, and then bring it in to heart center. Let the hands fall down again, only to lift up the space once more. Inhaling it up. Grow tall so you can turn on the axis of your hips to the right. Left hand down, right hand behind you. Look over your right shoulder. Turn the head to look over the left. Let only your glance, your eyes go to the right. And then look front and take the right arm over the left for eagle arms. Back to back, palm to palm. Pull those elbows up either to your mouth height or to your nose height, what fits you. And then staying straight, pull them over to the right. I'm not moving my head, I'm moving my arms. Come back and pull the other way. Come back, lift them up, pull them down, and tilt your fingers to the middle of your brow, putting a little pressure there. It can be the thumbs on the third eye. And then inhale the arms up. Grow tall. Twist. Right hand to the knee, left behind. Look over your left shoulder. Turn the head to look over the right. Eyes glance to the left. Looking front, left over right. Pulling them up. Pull them over to the left so your head peeks out. Take them back in. Don't move your head. Press them to the right. Keep the back high and strong. Taking them up and then bringing them down with the fingers pressed towards your brow. And then release the arms and curl back, rounding, and then press forward, swaying. Round over, and inhale up. Once more, rounding, and inhaling. At this point, you can take your inside leg out, that's all right. And your right arm is out to the side. You can just about make it out, peripheral vision here, but you don't see the whole thing. You should be able to see it for your alignment, just being aware your arm is there, not invisible. And then let it drift down to the ground. Bring your left arm up, relax it on the head. Already started to open up the left side. Pick up the right hand and gently, this whole package you've made, hand and head, pull it a little bit over to the right. Take your hand down. You can stay here or you can straighten the arm to make it more active. Remember, these are all choices. And maybe come deeper, giving your body a chance to open up all of the left vertebra. Make sure you're not peeking forward over the knee. You should be back behind your knee. And then inhale, open. Exhale. Inhale. Sitting straight. A little bit taller. Magic carpet. You can almost lift your body up off of the carpet. Left arm is out. Just making it out. the side of your eye. Right hand over the head. Take the left hand and start to pull it as much as comfortable. Keep the hand down. Maybe straighten the arm. And maybe go deeper. Remember, we're staying in a comfort zone. We're not going out of comfort zone in stress relief yoga. The challenge is to de-stress, not to find something more to make you anxious about. So inhale over. And then exhale out. And inhale. And exhale. Developing the lungs a little bit more, we'll do the cellular breath. And this is that long inhale. Since although if you've been doing yoga for a while, you've probably expanded your lungs a little bit and you're using more than just the tippy tops of the lungs. This is the one where you take that deep breath and bathe all the organs. So bringing your arms up overhead, then bend them back, just a stretch for the biceps. And then bring them up. And here's where you take that deep, long inhale that you're going to hold. So inhale. And open. Thumbs down. Let's lock it in. Chin lock, chin to chest. Hands start to come back. Belly lock. Tighten the belly button. Pull it up. Pelvic lock. Tighten the glutes. Tighten the Kegel muscles. Pull it up. Start to bring your head down towards the ground. Maybe the arms raise up a little bit. And then when you're ready, let go of a little sip of air from the base of the lung fields. Then a little more. And more. And more. Till finally, all the air is emptied out. We'll release tension in the shoulders by bringing them up and exhaling them down. Inhaling up, exhaling down. And note how often in the day you find that your shoulders are up without you even realizing it, and then you have to exhale them down. Putting the hands on the shoulders, let's just rotate once around. Maybe you're hearing a little snackle pop. As long as it doesn't hurt, it's okay. And over. Stretch out the legs. They're asking to be stretched by now after being folded. Flex the feet. We'll do a forward fold. Inhale up. Exhale over. Bring your hands down to pull you further. Walk them. Pull the spine. Pull, pull, pull it long. And exhale down. Walking the hands back up, we'll come to reverse table. Pulling the feet in. Fingers point back towards your butt and lift yourself up. You can keep your head up or back. 1 inch higher, and then bring your seat down and stretch out the legs, boat pose. You're still holding. And again, get 2 more tries. Lifting it up. Keep those fingers spread. You're not just on your wrists. You're also using your finger pads. And take yourself down. Lift yourself up. Bringing it down. Last one. Take it up. As high as you can go. Stretch, stretch. Take yourself down, lift up, and maybe release the arms. And then bend them to take them down. We'll come out to the sides. Out, and in. We do this first to kind of tell the body, so that, it's like you're setting the train track. You're greasing it down so the legs know what you're expecting. Flex and stretch out. And then bring the soles of your feet together. Actually, it's the back part of the soles of the feet. You don't want them squished because the knees will tend to go up. So you're opening them up. And you can hold on to your ankles for support here, and we'll do flat back, round back with the breath. Inhale up, exhale over, collarbones come down, and inhale back up. Rounding, top of the head, and come up. Flat back, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Straighten out the legs and give them a shake. And we're going to lift up our butt here. So you have your hands below the hips, above the knee, right at the fleshy part of the thigh. And you're going to press down, root down, press a little bit forward to just lift your butt up. If it seems impossible and you've got blocks, you can put them at any height you want, right in that same spot, and you'll find you float up. Press down and root up. Taking the legs out to the side. Turn to the left. Once again, above the knee, inside the thigh. Press down to root up. It hurt my heels, so that's why I was like agonizing more than I would like. So let me turn to the other, turn this way so you can see it, because we're going to do to the right foot. Turning to the right, press down and press up. Now, once you've done that, don't think, put them in the middle, press down and up. So if it didn't work for you, try again. Up one side, up the other side, up. And then bring your legs together, give them a shake, and we'll come onto our backs with your straps. If you want to do it without a strap, that's good too. So lying on your back, a little different today. So you'll take your right leg up, head is down, plug it in. Remember, stretching is very important, not just for the good feeling it gives, but because it does help release inflammation within the body. So open up the right leg. When people are bedridden, someone comes in and stretches and moves their limbs for them. Our body needs to stretch, and every single mammal stretches. And pulling it up, we're going to take it all the way over to the left this time. So you're coming onto your left hip to bring it all the way down. Once here, bend your top leg. Just bend it in. See if the knee drifts down towards the floor as you open up into the right hip here. Keep your breathing regular and steady. You can use your strap as you stretch it out to the right. The leg is stretched out again. And maybe bend back your standing leg, which is your left leg, your bottom leg. Bend it back. Maybe reach for it. The shoulder came up. I want to try and keep the shoulder on the ground. Straighten out the leg, and let's pull this leg back up. Release the belt and take it around. The ankle one way and the other. This is the best way to rotate the ankle when all the blood is rushed down the leg instead of your ankle being swollen from perhaps standing on it. And then bend up your left, put the ankle over it, align so that both hips are on the ground. Reach through if you're lifting up and pull the knee into the chest. Remember, if this isn't accessible, this is also effective, keeping the foot down. Let's take a long inhale and a long exhale. Cross the right leg over the left, eagle legs, so you can be single wrap or double wrap. Arms out to a T here. And we're doing nothing more than tapping the toe down and pulling the knee in towards the chin. Up and down, you'll find that you're activating some of the abdominal muscles. So up and down you go here. And once more. Unwrap the legs, straighten out the right, and put your sash or belt or tie around the left leg. Plug it in, left hand's on top. Let's open out to the left. Pull it up, roll over onto your right hip so you can bring it all the way over. Now, yours may not touch the ground. That's fine. If you want, you can use your block or your book to let it relax there. The idea is to open it up. It's not to strain yourself. So once we're here, let's bend this right knee in. And maybe the knee comes down. Maybe you want to have your block under the knee, and that feels better. Straighten out the leg and bend back the other leg. Maybe to reach for it, but not at the expense of the left shoulder coming up. Release it down. My tie slipped off. Let's bring this leg back up. And now release your tie and take your ankle around in one direction and then in the other. Bend up the knee, fold it over, and pull it in. If you've done it on the one side, try it on the other. Let's let one knee fall over the other. Eagle legs. So this is eagle. You can wrap or keep single wrap, touch down, and pull the knees up towards the chest. And touch down. And up. Down. And up. Last one. Down and up. Unravel your knees. Hands down. We're going to lift up the legs for bridge pose. Lifting up and then coming down. Second time, we'll do 3. So lift up. This time, come onto your heels if you can. So you're lifting the front of your foot. You'll feel the quadriceps instantly tighten, and you may feel more of a tightening going up through your body. So lift up, take a breath, and then put the feet down and come back down. This time we'll lift up the heels. So you might want to walk in closer, lift up to bridge, onto the balls of your feet here. Maybe lift higher, higher, higher. Put your heels down and bring yourself down, pulling the knees into the chest. While here, let's just open the hips. So roll around, opening the knees. Go the other way. And then let's come up to seated. Roll up or help yourself up to seated. Coming onto all fours here. We like to use all levels of space. Spread out the fingers. Remember, leave a little space. You're not splatting them down. They're active hands, shoulders over wrists, so we can cat-cow, vital for the spine. Inhale your head up. Exhale, rounding. Don't round any more than your spine can tolerate. The inhale up is usually easier for the back, and the exhale down can be a challenge. Once again, inhaling up, exhaling down. Stretch out the right leg, pressing it back. Over to the left, and then turn to check out that foot. Come back, lift it up, take it out to the side, toes point front. Left arm up for thread the needle, threading underneath, coming onto your left shoulder here. Remember, if you want, you can take your right arm around the back to increase the shoulder opening, or leave it by your head. Press down to rise up. Release that left arm up and down. Take your leg back. Let's find a balance. Flex the foot, left hand out, pinky down. Sometimes this is called bird dog. And bring it down, bring the knee down, and just shift your hips side to side. Sorry, take your left leg back, pressing back. Take it over to the right, twist. Come back, lift it up. Over to the left, toes point front, right arm up. Thread underneath, reach towards that toe. Maybe you touch it, maybe you don't, not important. If you opened up your shoulders one side, do it on the other. Otherwise, keep the hand there. Let's come out of that, press down. Release the right arm up and down. Take that leg back. Right arm comes forward. And then down. Hips side to side. Step forward with the right. Contact with the ground, with the earth. Inhaling up. And exhale, open. So if you can, have your back foot with the toenails pressed down, not curled. Pull your hands together, thumbs to heart center, left elbow outside the thigh, the knee, and twist here. And then come front. Once again, my blocks are 2-4. You can have your 2 blocks underneath you here as you curl under now that back leg. Lift it up and shift, shift, shift back and forth. Bring that knee down and bring the other one down. Left one steps forward. Inhaling up. Exhale, open. Hands to heart center. And come outside for the twist. You can deepen this by stretching open the arms. And then coming front, now curl the back toes under, lift that knee so you're in a deep lunge, and shift, shift, shift. From here, we'll just step back to downward facing dog. So the left leg lifts up, steps back, and we're in downward facing dog, hips over heels, head between the biceps. Let's come up onto the balls of the feet here and take both heels to the right. So only your lower half of the body is going there. You're still facing front with your shoulders and torso. Come up and let's go to the left. Come up and press, press, press those hands so that you're pushing back, letting the head drop. Hangs long. Maybe take it in a circle one way, then the other. Look forward. We're going to walk up to our hands. Whoops. Head below heart. And then press out to a flat back. Arms open and inhale yourself up. Exhale down. Take a moment in mountain pose. This is a strong pose where you stay upright. Hands are open, spread open. Be aware of every part of your foot, not your arch, but all 4 corners touching the ground. Let's rock a little back and forth here. Going to do an asana. That means just a movement, a pose. Yoga is made up. The physical part of yoga is made up of asanas. There's the mental part, which is what we're all striving for, that peace, that ability to sit quiet within ourselves in a non-judgmental way. But in the physical part, we have asanas, poses. So part of the time when you hear of, like on yoga day, they do 108 sun salutes. They do some things in between that. It's not just going down and up in push-ups and downward facing dog. So we're going to do an asana here that's just stretching us, and we go in all 4 directions. So I'm coming a little bit forward so you can see. It's all warrior 1. I'm stepping back with my right foot, bending my left, bringing my arms up. Warrior 1. And take a back bend here, as much as you can go. Pivot around to do warrior 1 on the other side. Right leg is bent, left is straight. Doing the back bend. Come back up. Pivot, Left one bends, warrior one. And pivot, back bend, pivot, and bring your back leg up to your front. Now, right leg steps out to the side, warrior one, left leg stays where it is, come up, and you do your back bend here. Come forward, same idea, left is front, doing your back bend. Let's take it as deep as we can go. Bend, bend, bend. You know, everybody's feeling a little stiff. We've had cold weather. And go back. Last one, coming over. Nice warrior one. Check out your knee. Make sure it's not falling in towards your big toe. And up. Both legs are out. Let's put our hands there and bend forward. Let the head drop. Press down, flat back, and bring yourself up. Heel toe in together. Tree pose for balance. Root down with the left. Inhale. And exhale your leg up. This is one of those days where you feel you want to try and pick it up. Oops. Can't tell how I do it. So what you're doing is you're pressing it right at the very top of your thigh in there. And that sets the balance. Remember to use your focus, your drishti. I prefer to look down a couple of feet in front of me. You know, many people can look straight ahead without losing their balance. Some can even look into a mirror, which I absolutely can't do. And let's take that foot down. Take your spine side to side. Glue down the right foot. This is your branch. This is your tree trunk. Inhale the arms up, lifting that space, lifting the air so you can grow into your tree. And exhale, lift the left leg up. Keep your knee to the side. Keeping your breath steady, let's take one more inhale. And an exhale. And set the foot down, spine side to side. Temple mudra, pointing up. Energy, soles of the feet, growing tall. We've used a lot of energy this year. We like to share it, send it out to the universe, and exhale over to the right. Take a little pull and pull a little bit more. Come back up. Inhale up, over to the left, and pull. Coming up, we'll do a back bend. We've had a few back bends, so the spine is loose. Bending back. And coming up. Shoulders up to the ears, and then press them down. Let's step into warrior two. So warrior two, right leg is forward. Hips are not facing the leg as they are with warrior one. You face the leg. Warrior two, you're open. Reverse the warrior. And then straighten that front leg as you reverse. And bend it back down. Come to side angle. Forearm rests. Left arm over. Straighten the front leg. Don't snap the knee, just straighten it. And then bend it back. Come back to warrior two. And we'll inhale and connect to both sides of the body as the fingers touch. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Straighten the front leg again. Shift forward. If you have a block, put it whatever height you'd like inside your foot. If you find you have a tendency to fall over, as many of us do, you can put that block behind you and it will help you open up without falling forward. Of course, if you're not using a block, your hand can just be there. And let's bring ourselves up. Feet are forward. And then take the left one forward for your warrior two on the other side. Reverse the warrior. Straighten the leg. And bend it. Side angle. Every time we move our arms up and down and around, we are increasing the heartbeat. It's not aerobics, but it is movement. And straighten your front leg. Preparation for triangle. Bend it back. And come back up. Now straighten the leg again. Shift your upper body over your lower body into your most comfortable, most open triangle. Maybe look up at your right hand. Remember, if that's not good for your neck or your balance or whatever, you can look down at your foot. Let's bring ourselves up. Bring the feet in. We'll come on down by inhaling up. Bend the knees to all fours. Put the hands down and come back onto your knees. Come here. Stretch out the right leg and turn sideways for side gate, taking your right arm up over, just like we did in side angle, and maybe shifting so the shoulders right over the wrist here, lifting up your back leg. If you want to take it further, bend that leg, reach for the ankle, and pull it back. Letting go and coming back to all fours. Always take breaths in between poses, in between movements. Stretch out the left. Turn. So you're on your whole shin. Left arm up over the ear. Find that sweet spot of balance to lift up your back leg. And then maybe bend it, reach for it, and pull the leg back. Nice job, everyone. Feeling good. Bringing it down, bring both knees down. Shift a little side to side, maybe go in a circle. Maybe we'll do taking your knees back for a spinal roll. So stretch hips to heels, brow touches the mat. Fingers wide, pulling up, inhale, exhale, come to cobra. Press on back. Rolling forward. And then let's come all the way down onto the stomach. Rest your head on the backs of your hands or your chin and just release the spine. Crisscrossing the legs here. And now take any less movements your body requires before coming into the final pose, which is the final rest of Shavasana. In Shavasana, you're lying down. If you'd like, the knees can be up if that's easier on your spine. Remember, it's not supposed to be a challenge pose. It's supposed to be a pose of putting assimilation together and relaxing you. So stretching or bending the feet. Hands are down if you're cold, up if you're feeling all right, and open to the energy in your room. And here, there's nothing more to do than simply breathe. This is your time of peace. Relax the face, relax the eyelids, relax the teeth, the cheeks, the fingers, the toes. There's absolutely nothing for you to do in these 2 minutes here. So just continue to take your breath in and to take your breath out. Maybe you're aware of your chest rising. Maybe you're aware of your belly rising. You're simply aware, up and down, in and out. Empty. Breathing in, breathing out. You can stay here, but I'm going to end the class, but you can stay in your Shavasana. If you're coming out, remember you wiggle your toes, you let your thumb touch the tips of each of your fingers. Pull your knees up. Let's turn to the right side here into a fetal position. Every moment is a time for a new beginning. This pose is a sign of a new beginning. It's fetal position, the beginning of life here on earth. After your class, each time you begin fresh. Stretch yourself back up. Sitting comfortably any way you like. Press those hands. Wisdom and compassion. Understand love for yourself by turning them in. Thanking yourself. And I do as well, from the divine in me to the divine in you. You can take that love and we send it out. Namaste. Alrighty, so glad to have you with me, and see you next time.